Hey, what's up? It's your boy Jay Wall. I am the cosmically powerful Blerd. And where we left off was the smartest villain. Now I know there's a lot of people, like I mentioned in the one, there's Thanos, there's Darkseid, there's Apocalypse, and I really love Apocalypse. He's beaten the X-Men a couple of times. He's great. Forget the movie though, because the movie, that one, wasn't that good. Magneto. There's lots of villains out. Kane the Conqueror. Lots of villains out there. But yes, we're gonna bring it back to the royal family of Marvel, the one and only, the ruler of his own country, Dr. Doom. Now, if you've been following, let's just forget the movies, right? Because we've all seen the movies, and hopefully this new one that they're making and coming out, that one's going to be a lot better than those ones that we've seen. You gotta, if you follow the comic or what's been going on, or, and which I'll be talking about a little later on, Secret Wars, you will see how very treacherous Dr. Doom is. I mean, he has to be one of the smartest people, one of the fiendish villains that's ever been created. I mean, he's stolen, literally stolen Being's powers. Remember, he stole the Beyonder's power, and Beyonder was at that, and we're talking about the Secret Wars Beyonder, was the most powerful being ever created, and he stole his powers. And so when you start thinking about the level of sophistication that it takes, the amount of strategy that it takes to go in and steal that particular being's power, you've got to be smart. I mean, he's cool in the video game. Have you played with him in the video game? I used to play with him in the video game. I used to like smash people with Dr. Doom in the video game. I mean, so anything that you could think of, Dr. Doom has already thought about it. He's 3 steps ahead. I don't know you do, but I most certainly don't. The only person who, who surpasses him in his intelligence is Reed Richards, and that's why Reed is always able to beat him. But Dr. Doom, he could go with the best of them. And so I believe he stole the Watcher's powers, right? And the Watchers are some powerful beings. I mean, and they're not supposed to intervene, but sometimes they do. But he stole the Watcher's powers. Like, how does that happen? And so I encourage you to pick up a copy. You can read comic books online now. Couldn't do that when I was a little kid, but now you can read comic books online. Look up your man Victor. Check out some of his grimiest moments. Again, if you haven't seen or haven't picked up the series Secret Wars, I believe that's available online for you to read. And look at your man Victor and see what he does. He used to be friends with Reed Richards. They went to college together. There was a tragic accident, and I think Victor Von Doom has some hard feelings. Maybe he doesn't even, he secretly hates. Well, not probably secretly. He probably really just hates the Fantastic Four. He probably hates a lot of people, and that's why he's so villainous. But he's smart. I'd say he's smarter than me, but then again, he's fake. He's a written character, but he's still smart. And so, check him out. There are some notable mentions, and I'm going to focus on one notable mention, and that is your man Lex Luthor. And could you imagine if them two ever teamed up? If they did a book with Lex Luthor and Dr. Doom, what kind of havoc would they reap across the multiverse. Like that would be awesome. Like I would pay to see that. Like that would be awesome. Lex Luthor has done. I'm going to tell you something. If you've never watched JLA or JLA Unlimited, which are some of the best cartoons that ever came, and if you watch the very last episode when Darkseid is really beating Superman up, and who comes to the rescue? It ain't the JLA that comes to the rescue. It's actually Lex, right? And he goes to find what? The anti-life equation. And he comes back and they ask him, and this is one of the best lines ever in a comic, in a movie, or in a cartoon. They say, "What took you so long?" And he does like this. It says, "I was getting my power suit." Who says that? Like, who says that going to face Darkseid? Was getting my power suit. And he saved Superman, the JLA, and the Earth. And so, you know, as much as I love Victor, hey, Lex is a really, really close runner-up, like right there. And if they ever work together, I don't know who could stop them. All right, this is your boy Jay Wall. Next thing I'm gonna do is something that we really shouldn't be talking about, but we are, and that's that Superman versus Batman thing. And who would win? We're gonna talk about who would win for real, and then we're gonna talk about Superman and his morality issues and why he hasn't won. All right, stay tuned.